Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. John Megacycle here. Another episode of Factorio. Ready to go on with our final mission, the actual rocket silo. I've been really looking forward to this. This is how you beat Factorio in its current incarnation. Launching the rocket silo with a satellite will give you the game over screen stating that you've won with all the statistics that come with and all that good stuff. So, I'm starting to mass produce a couple of commodities here. I just want this stuff to start to stockpile. Now what we can do is we can chuck this in a chest and really start stockpiling, which I think I'm going to do. There's that. Okay, very good. I'm going to get this concrete out of my inventory because it's kind of driving me nuts. I don't need it. Let me guess, this is full? No, it's not. Very good. Yeah, it takes a while to make a lot of it, so that's another project I'm really glad we started early on. Does not have a high cost, so not that big of a deal. Alright, so now we have an iron chest full of goodies, which is excellent. We can always shut this down and move it or whatever later. How much steel do we have? We are 45% of the way there. We'll call that really simple math. Now, the next thing we need are low density structures. These things take a while, 30 as well, so a good chunk of time to make. So we're just going to move over here, a couple of requester chests, and we're just going to go to town. What does it all require? Steel, copper, plastic. Oh my gosh, steel, go figure. Okay. Steel, copper on one side, plastic on the other, with the finished product coming off the line. I think so. Just gonna mumble a bunch. Don't mind me, just mumbling a bunch. We can do something like this, and like this again. We're gonna pull this back just a little bit more, and maybe a little more yet. Maybe right here. I just can't be bothered. I don't know. I just couldn't be buggered. We're gonna do this though, and this will slice up the line nicely. So something like that, and this, and that, and these guys are gonna push on the far end. So they're gonna put it on the farthest path. That's gonna complete this nicely. So in here, I want copper and what else? Let's actually send you to low density structure. I need copper and steel and plastic. So let's do copper and plastic. Those are two things that we have an abundance of right now. No problem getting that set up. Copper and plastic. We have a bunch of plastic, right? 437? I'll totally take that. So you can copper me up and you can plastic up the joint. And we're going to do something like so. Right there is as far as we need it. Ding and ding. That's going to get those two commodities in. We could also do another one and long arm it. I don't know if that's what I want, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So I will ask for steel in this chest. I need another smartass inserter. I started calling them that forever ago. Still like calling them that. And this is going to go something like this. Oh, geez. And what I want is I want this to be on the inner side. So it'll be something like so. And then we'll do long arms, 2 long arms to put the product back. There we go. Cool. And then I'm just going to feed this for now right into that. Cool. Now, once we have steel, which God knows whenever that's going to happen, we should actually get... hang on. Error of my ways. I found it. I found the error of my ways. I got a little ahead of myself, I think. Oh, wow, we're stockpiling pretty nicely already. This has to stop here. These need to turn around. I need you to grab the steel. Yeah, the problem is it's just going to shoot right through, isn't it? Here I thought I was being crafty. Hold on then. I can still be crafty. Dun, 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 dun. Long arms. I'm missing an inserter, and I can't build an inserter because why? I'm out of iron? Really? Is there no iron in our system? There's no iron in our system. Dang it. Well, it's probably going to make batteries cry in a second. Yes, and Start with that. This is I need an active provider. There we go. And how are we doing on copper? I'm sure loaded, right? 100, 100, 100. We're holding tons of the stuff. Let's do the same thing we did before. 2 more actives. It's still something I feel like I need to turn on and off. I don't want it stripping our system completely bare. Oh, that's awesome. 52. I could stop that system right now and still be pretty happy with our product. What are you missing? Yes, of course. So let's do it like... Oh, we're out of speed modules. Holy crap. We burnt through those already? Wow. Okay, I don't want to produce any more level 1s. If we have any more level 1s, it'll filter through the system because we're requesting them here and here. So that's fine by me. Perfect. That works nicely. How are we doing on wheels? I mean, meh. Meh with the wheels. Goodness. Okay. Time to go back up. Let's dump off all the extra crap I have in my inventory. I could just dump it into the system, but I'd really rather just keep this stuff to the chest that I have them in. So, dink, all that. Don't need it. I'll request it if I do. And engines I can get rid of. This coal is done. Thank you very much. That can go away. Good. Very good. Now, when we harvest out our mining facilities in our outposts, we're also going to be able to pull a lot of speed chips out of them. The thing is, I need a surplus of green and red chips in order to... Oh, yeah, done. Perfect. That's all I need to hear. This is a level 2. Bink. Get her done. Get it finished. I don't care. Just finalize that sucker. Yep, and this won't take any more because we're not producing any more of... No, we are producing. Oh, yeah. No, we're not, because I'm not putting any more away. Yeah, we have 93. That's insane. I mean, it's amazing with how ultimate that kind of tech is. Still kind of marveling at that. Alright, so steel. How is that? We moved iron, so the last 3 of the actual furnaces should now be getting some good allotments of steel. We're not sitting on a ton. Just to show that I'm a little generous, let's put all our steel back, even though I really enjoy having that on for our projects. But I don't mind losing it. We still have 1 line fully saturated on iron, which is good. How close are we? Okay, thanks autosave. How close are we to this? Very close. We should be able to get the rocket silo up and functional at the end of this episode without that much of a concern. Yes. I did not finish this because I ran out of iron. So, we're going to long arm. Ding and ding. And now the trick we're going to do with this is something that we've done before in the past. I just need... oh, I do have some. Okay. We could do it like this and split it off that way, or I could just do the smartass inserter. I just really enjoy it. There's that. There's that. Very cool. Now we've got some real makings for our rocket. Now, let's talk satellite. Satellite is something that's going to have to be built in a machine. We need rocket fuel, processing units, radar, accumulators, low density structure, solar panel. Okay, so the low density panel is what we're really going to be hammering on. And we have how much steel here? Let's call that 50. Oh god, not 500. Not 500. Whew. I typed in 50 because that's what I thought I wanted, and then 500. How much do these things take? Oh my gosh, 10 steel? 10 steel? Oh my god! What do you think I'm made out of steel? It's preposterous. That's okay. It's okay, looking good. Good. Happy we're stockpiling some of this stuff. And we're at 85% on our steel plate, so we are producing a solid clip of it. It's not like we're hemorrhaging. If the rocket silo was going nowhere, I'd be like, well, this is dumb. Steel is still coming. No, it's not really coming down the line, but we have some high requirements right now. We have 49 spare laser turrets. That's good. How are we doing on these chips here? I'm just going to need crap tons of them, I'm sure, right? We have -4. We only have 1, so what does that tell you? Do I strip these out and add them to the system? It looks like we have a good amount of... Yeah, we're going to add another assembly machine. That's just the bottom line right there. And we'll do something like this. That's going to give us that. Very good. And then I need something to get it over to this chest here, because that's how I like to keep it. I like to keep things a little uniform. Maybe while I'm wearing a little uniform. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Can you put that back? Alright, this is getting nowhere. Give me that. I have that in my head like crazy. And I don't know why. And this. And that job. Good. And load her up. Yeah, hopefully that can keep up. We have 8,000 green circuits. So let's turn this to 40 and this to 40. Okay, how many logistics spots are we sitting on? 359 with about 200 give or take being actively utilized at any given time. Or actually 200... Oh god, look at that, it just dropped like crazy. You can tell when the train comes in, because everything just goes nuts, which is good. And speaking of, how's our plastic? 138. I think I want to go check on our plastic farm. I don't think I've ever used the phrase farm, like as a phrase, and the word plastic together ever. It's actually kind of funny. Do I need 2 more roboports? Maybe? Maybe that's another bottleneck too that we could really get figured out. Where's the next one? That one's leaving. Here's one. I don't know why they slow down. I just have no idea, but I'll have to figure that out eventually. 18 and 135. So we're pulling about the same amount. I don't think I even have to check on it then. It's just we're requiring so much more now with the rocket componentry. That stuff's expensive, but it will pay off. How much is sitting in there anyhow? 100? Okay, that's fine. Makes sense if I'm pulling 100 out of the system. Now, I only want one of these things. I think I really truly need to ramp up production if we're going to get multiple of them. But for right now... Oh, I'm 1 steel short. Come on. Come on, gimme. Thank you. Done, done. The funny thing is, the rocket silo almost takes no time to assemble. When you're really thinking about it... Oh, excuse me. When you're really thinking about it, this is a pretty massive structure. In relation to everything else, is a pretty big boy. And it does not take that much to get it fired up. There we go. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, and thank you. Now, here we go. We are on our first steps to completing the game. Yeah, look at that. It's massive. Compared to everything else, pretty beefy. Pretty big guy. Alright, somewhere I'd say like right here is good. You hook it up with power, and then you feed it all the things it needs to construct, which are the low density structures, the rocket fuel, and the rocket control unit, and that's going to start assembling. So we're going to do something like this. Let's feed right into it. Let's do it on this side. And what I want to do is I want the chest to come here. So I'll take that. And by I'll take that, I mean I need to put down a different chest. Yeah, the stack size of these finalized goods are very small, only 10. But that's okay. I'll take the rest of that. That'll feed in. Now this thing can take whatever the crap it wants. There's the rocket fuel, the control unit, and the low density structures. Now, here's how this works. You fill it in. Each rocket component, each part, takes 10 low density, 10 rocket fuel, 10 control unit. It's expensive as crap, but in addition to that, I guess there's no but in addition to that, that adds 1%. It builds quickly. Oh, hang on. There's my problem. There we go. Go away. I think that's everything. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I saw one. Yeah, you'll see this thing. What do we need? One more low density. There we go. See? So we're 2%, ding, 3%. So we have to do that 100 times if you did the math. If you didn't, I'll just tell you we need to do it 100 times. So we're 3% the way there. This can take all that. I don't need any more of this at all. Passive provider, great. Just get that out of there. Now we can take that concrete and we could put it to new flooring, and that'll give us 140% movement speed as opposed to 130 that the brick does. But I'm not going to go and clean that all out just for that. Now we need more low density. So what's our issue? Steel. Yep. In addition, let's do that and that. Really get this stuff going on once we figure out our steel issue. Now that we're not sucking it for this thing, we should be sitting on some amount, right? -2, not really. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, not a ton. Not a ton of stuff. Okay, that was the second red alert siren I heard in the last couple of seconds here. Fades away, fades to black. Good enough for me. Okay. Iron ahoy. What we could do is we could set up a steel manufacturing facility elsewhere as well. It's maybe not a bad plan. Or I could add another 1 or 2 of the furnaces. Is our iron density looking good? It's making it all the way through the system. I'm happy with that, and we're still pulling some. How much iron do we have in the system anyway? We have negative amounts. Wow. Okay, we need to do this then. Do we have any furnaces that are full? No, no, yes, we have some that are full. No big deal, done. There we go. Okay, that should help that out a bit. Back to our steel. That. I hope that doesn't pull too much iron out, but I don't think we'll have that problem. Not sure. We'll find out. If I come back and we're hemorrhaging iron, we'll find out in a minute. Okay. Does that honestly take care of our steel problem? Probably not. Probably not permanently, but it gets us started. You can take the steel. Okay, I did remove that from my logistics. I'm half tempted to just set up a steel mining facility somewhere else, like all the iron we have coming into one of the ports. I'm tempted to just turn that into, in addition, a steel factory, just to get that done with and at least get some more steel into the system, like we did with the plastic. I had no problem gutting the plastic out of the system and putting it somewhere else. And actually, you know what? We're out. So, take it along, sucker. Yeah, I don't see any plastic in our system whatsoever. It's still amazing to me how, and I've mentioned this a couple of times in a couple of episodes, but still amazing to me how really heavy resource, you got a lot of stuff coming in, a lot of good resources, you feel like you're king of the world, you've got enough stuff, you're never going to be out again, and then you really start using it and it's like, oh crap, I don't have any, I'm out. Yeah, we only have 23 that's going to be shipping back. Alright, what is the deal here? Still the petroleum. How are we on storage? I think I might want another heavy to light, light to petroleum. Or at least another heavy to light. Well, we're good on light, though. These things are running full tilt, I'm sure. Yeah, we have the speed modules and everything. Level 2 speed modules take a bit more. I'm not really worried, and I'm not really looking to invest in that kind of stuff. No, it's going. It's just amazing how much we're actually using. We do have speed in the pump jacks. We do. Okay, very good. Now, how is this looking? Full, 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 almost, almost. No, not full, but we're getting there. We got our nice buffer. It makes me feel pretty good. And I don't need coal to come back home at all. So that can just sit and stew and harvest as much as it wants. Works for me. If we need to expand, we can. But even when it does run out, we still have a good amount of resource to go. So, both you guys are running. Let's get you some speed. Some speed modules. That should help get more petroleum down the line. And also, I think I need another heavy to light. So, chemical, steel, of course. Of course I need steel. Why wouldn't I need steel? We're bringing back about another 130? Something. So our returns are still fairly consistent. I'll give you 2 speed modules as well. If I'm not going to build a new facility, I might as well make our current facility run a little bit better, yeah? I think so. Okay, we'll see how much plastic we're bringing back. I want to jump on the train. Go red light. Yoink. So we have 32 and 129. Let's just call that 160. Speaking of which, since we're running low on plastic, we are pulling that in. I might make another plastic facility right here. We have the room for it, certainly. So that's not a bad plan. I could pump all that crap all the way up north to our facility where we're doing the work, but I'd really rather just have just another plastic facility. I can't talk. I just lost all my brains. Another plastics facility, considering how much of it we're going through. Yep, I need that steel to catch up. Let's see. This requires steel. I'm going to shut you down for a while. We have 52 in the bin. I have 50 on me. That's good. What else requires steel? I shut off these poison grenades a while ago. These regular grenades should be, yeah, looking pretty good. Let's see. Let's take a gander what else actually requires steel to do anything. We built a bunch of the poles, the power poles, so that helped out. Yep, I think we pulled maybe a little too much out of the iron, because now we're not getting inserters down here. Kind of an issue. How much iron do we have in the system? Nothing. We have nothing in the system. Okay, who's full around here? Is anyone? No one? You were. You had 1. No one else is... Oh, 91. There we go. Bink. I'll take the 200 that I like to have. Oh, 100. I'll take the 100 I like to have in my inventory. That's fine. That can help filter out the system. Are any of these other ones sitting on tons of iron? No. None of these are sitting on tons of iron, and the iron's actually moving. So, I wouldn't mind to add... can I do the blueprint? Just like this? Yes. Can I do? I can't do it like this, can I? It looks like if I just gut this, shouldn't be a problem. Yep, perfect. You get speed chips, and you get speed chips, and everyone gets speed chips. I'll wait for them to come and do that themselves, because I'm lazy. Oh God! Oh God! Gimme! That was hilarious, is what that was. Take all that back. Oh good, you know, I really wanted to help out the iron system. I'm having a very difficult time with that now. Oh, I'm the greatest. Damn it. I want this to be on the right side of the lane, please. Thank you. That can go wherever the hell it wants. Does that help? I think that helps. How fast is this actually creating? Pretty much instantly, and we have a ton of leftovers. So, let's move it like this. There, that'll help even out the line. There we go, double saturation, that's better. Now, we should hopefully be getting a bit more of this iron down the line, I hope. Doesn't seem like it immediately, does it? Interesting. How much iron do we have in the system now? 200 some odd? How much steel do we have? 7. Go figure. Okay. I need to figure this out because steel is going to be a real bad bottleneck later on. And you can see because rocket fuel we have tons of the solid fuel. That's never going to be a problem. And also the rocket control units will have plenty of these things. Fairly advanced tech, still no problem. It's still just the steel. So, let's see here. Looks like all the iron's moving through the system now. I'm going to strip one of you. Oh, hang on. Be free. It's always funny whenever I get those things in my inventory. Let's see here now. I'm trying to think how I want to do the steel. But now that the iron's coming in more, I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Maybe we just need to let it build up a little bit. Negatives. Oh, and plastic again, we're negatives. Okay, so maybe the next mission, the next episode, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take care of steel. That's something that's important. Or this rocket launch is going to take forever. We're at 7%. I don't really want to wait. I want to have stuff a little more dialed in. So steel and plastics are the thing that we need. That being said, we have plenty of iron ore. We could start our own steel facility, just like right off to the side. Just 10 or 12 of the actual smelting units, the electric furnaces, and we should be able to get something decent. So, anyway, my name is John Megacycle. I'm going to call it an episode right here. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to see you next time.